Here's that 5'6" player. Does it again on the offensive end.
It is not about height. It is about heart.
Dana Evans out of Louisville in 2021, a finalist for 6th Player of the Year a few years ago.
She's always been told, you're too small, you can't do this, you can't do that, and she just keeps proving everybody wrong.
Best shooter in the ACC.
We needed someone to make an impact, and we knew when Dana was coming in the game, she was picking up 94 feet.
Dana Evans is showing up for the Sky here tonight.
I think she's a very skilled scorer. She's crafty. She's a difference maker.
The way she thinks the game, the way she plays it, she wants her name to be in the greatness conversation. She's been someone that is going to give you all that she has and is going to do it at a great level. And I love playing alongside guards like that.
I hate losing so bad. I wanted to win. I wanted to come out on top.
Evans splashes another. The Chicago Sky are WNBA champions.
Seeing her transition from Chicago to Vegas and just watching her play, she looks so confident. She looks so ready for the moment.
She knows her value, how much it's respected, needed, and wanted.
And she is a bucket. She's a problem. She's fast. She understands offense and defense. She's quick.
When she's locked in, she really can't be stopped.
Dana Evans was one of the toughest players to guard.
Dana Evans is very much a bucket.
Evans going against Conti.
Wow.
Got the basket and will get a free throw.
Jeff Walsh used to always tell me, you've always proved people wrong. We know that about you. Now you just prove yourself right. Growing up in Gary was like survival of the fittest.
Dana's always been super competitive. I think growing up with brothers has always made her want to beat them in everything she does.
I hated losing. I hate losing so bad. I wanted to win. I wanted to come out on top. And I think it was just inner city kid, don't look like a basketball player, always been doubted. Nobody thought I could do it but me and my family.
Dana is definitely a daddy's girl. He probably persuaded her more than anybody else about trying basketball.
The first time she picked up a ball, it seemed like she had been playing for years. Me and my wife, we were blown away, actually, you know. And ever since she started, she's just been a natural.
I knew that's what my calling was from God. I knew that was my purpose. And to show kids in Gary that you can make it. If you put your mind to it, you put God first, and you believe and you trust and you work at it. I was a hard worker. Nobody knew the time that I put in besides my parents and my family.
Head coach of the 23-4 Cougars of Gary Westside, Rodney Fisher.
Everybody in the area wanted Dana. I mean, it wasn't a lock that she was going to come to Westside.
Coach Fisher, he's always loved and supported Dana. Dana started playing for Coach Fisher when she was in the 5th grade.
I'm talking about my shorts was past my knees. Like, jersey was huge, like I couldn't fit none of the clothes. I was out there in the 5th grade playing with high schoolers, and he, go do it.
She strived for excellence.
He was hard on me, and he saw a vision. I told him I want to be great. He pushed me to be great. He showed up for me.
She led the state in scoring junior year and senior year. I mean, she had 40 or 50 or 60 a game. Her motor just would not stop.
I told him I want to be a McDonald's All-American. That was my dream in high school. I wanted that for me in the city of Gary. I wanted that for my parents.
Dana Evans, congratulations on achieving your dream of becoming a McDonald's All-American.
Coming to Westside, a lot of people said a lot of negative things. Some said the coach will hold me back, or being in the inner city, I will get overlooked. But not to mention, no girl has ever made the McDonald's All-American team from Gary, Indiana. Well, guess what? I'm the first. I'm a living testimony that you can do whatever you want if you put your mind to it.
One of the things I always admire about Dana is she doesn't hide the fact that she's from Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana is a very tough place to grow up at. And she's always been one of the ones that wanted to prove that, you know, it's more than just the things you read on the news.
I knew I wanted to make it out. I knew I wanted to be that example for people growing up in inner cities.
So you have to start now. You can't wait until it's about to be time to go to college. You gotta put the time in, you gotta put the work in now.
I love Gary. I wouldn't change it for the world. I love claiming that and wearing it on my sleeve and showing those kids, because we don't have scouts coming to our games. We were always overlooked. And my dad always said, you just gotta work harder. But I showed up every day. And I would drag my close friends that never played basketball just so I had enough people to play and compete. And a lot of people don't know that struggle, but it's a beauty in it.
Dana's one of a kind. I was so privileged to be able to be part of her life when she was growing up, and then the career she had at Westside.
He supported me through everything. I remember another thing, USA Basketball. He drove all the way to Colorado Springs. And I told my parents, Coach Fisher wants to come. They said, okay, that's perfect. They came out, supported me throughout that journey, and that's the year I won gold. And they were there every step of the way.
Evans goes for it. Nice bucket by Evans.
It was like magic. I mean, everything she touched, she was really, really good at, you know? So it was a dream come true.
USA is your 2016 FIBA Americas U18 Women's Championship.
It was between Purdue, Tennessee, and Louisville. So Purdue was too close to home. Tennessee was a little too far from home. Louisville was right in the middle.
We looked through, the teams and just kind of seeing where she would fit, with her personality and her competitiveness. We just felt like Louisville, her and Jeff Walz just had to happen.
Jeff Walz, he's fiery. He expects a certain level of commitment from his players.
And you can thank Jeff Walz and the culture that he's built. It's all part of the expectations for this program. Make deep NCAA tournament runs, compete for national championships.
We had some really talented players here, but our goal was to get back to another Final Four and have a chance to compete for a championship. And we knew the impact that she could have for us. The first time I saw her, it didn't take but 5 minutes to realize what a special player she was.
Go, yeah, that's it, yeah.
It's not the fact she scored the basketball, it's the competitiveness that she played with. She was never the biggest one on the floor, but she made the biggest impact. The will and her fight that she showed is what separated her from me.
Good back cut. Nice back cut. That's playing basketball.
It was hard as a freshman. It was times where I questioned, I'm like, I don't know, maybe this is not the place for me.
I can remember different games where she would be frustrated. As a freshman, she wanted to play more. She might not have played as much as she wanted to.
And I always try to remind myself, my process and my journey has always been different from everybody's. And he said he was gonna help me. And he said, some days you're not gonna like me. Some days and that he was very true on that.
It was a little bit of a love-hate relationship, and it went on a daily. One day she loved me, I loved her, and the next day we'd be getting after each other. But I also saw and knew what she had in her.
Dana's strong-willed and strong-minded. She felt like, I can contribute now, I can do this, I should start. Coach Walz had another plan for her. It made her a better person, I think, because it just showed her the sacrifice for the team.
I've always had the utmost respect for her dad because there aren't many parents who are able to just take off the goggles of being a parent and put themselves in the position of, hey, I want my daughter to be the best.
What a drive by Evans to give Louisville its largest lead of the night.
And usually parents call the head coach. They want to, why my daughter not do? My dad never did that. He never did that because he said, we're not going to up and leave because you ain't happy your first year. You ain't starting, you ain't averaging 10 points, you ain't doing what you thought you was going to do. I asked him, I said, when I started talking about transferring, why was that never an option? He said, because if you would have transferred from Louisville when things got hard, in the real world, when things get hard, you just gonna walk away, you gonna quit. That's not what we do.
What I respect the most about her is the fact that she went through some adversity. But instead of bailing, instead of just saying, oh, I'm going someplace else, she stuck with it. Because I do believe she knew deep down, I love her. I always have, I always will. And I just wanted her to be the best.
I told myself, I could play for Jeff Walz, I could play for anybody.
Nice pass, that's a nice pass. One thing I'll tell you about Dana is, you know, I can pull her aside in practice and say, hey, I need you to work on this, and you'll see her go out there and work on it.
That's you, Kylie! Nice job, Dana! Great job!
He made sure that I had everything I needed, whether that was on the court and off the court, and I was well prepared. He pushed me every day. It was hard, it was so hard.
She wanted to be around people who were going to challenge her day in and day out. You go through those early years when Asia Durr was here and Erica Carter and Sam Fury and Maisha Hines-Allen. They were such competitors, and I think it also brought out the best in Dana because she wanted to be around great players.
Having Asia by my side, she had me no matter what. She had my back, and I used to go in the gym, I would watch her. That work ethic, I saw that from her. And I was like, I want that, like I need that. I need to do more. And it kept me hungry, kept me wanting more and more and more.
Asia, how happy are you for Dana?
You know, she grinds every single day and she doesn't stop. And I'm super proud of her. You know, I know she feels good because she sees her hard work paying off. So, I mean, it's huge.
We had such a talented team.
The Cardinals are your ACC champions.
You play for each other, and then great things happen.
And Louisville is moving on to the Final Four.
I knew my time was coming. It was just a matter of me being patient and just appreciating where I am now. Because he always used to tell me, Jeff used to say, trust the process.
You know, to watch Dana from her freshman year to her sophomore year, she always played with the same passion, same intensity every single day. She earned the right to start. But after the first 3 or 4 games of our season, I sat her down and I said, you've earned this. But I think what's best for our team is if you would be willing to come off the bench. And because she changed the tempo of a game, Dana decided, hey, I want to do what's best for this team. She agreed to it. And it's something that absolutely changed the trajectory of our season.
Dana Evans has been a spark all season off the bench.
And the next thing you know, we're on an unbelievable run. And Dana was also 6th Player of the Year in the ACC.
Evans for 3. Got it all!
When I saw that 6th Player of the Year, I'm like, that's cool, but I want to be the first to go from that to Player of the Year because I know I can. When you put that work and the time in, it's different. You know it's destined for you.
For Dana, her junior and senior year, it was pretty amazing to watch. There wasn't anybody in the country, and I still say it, that could stop her one-on-one.
Evans going against Conti.
Wow.
Got the basket and will get a free throw.
You go to her senior year, and for 3/4 of the year, she was hands down the best player in the country. If it was a close game, everything we ran was for Dana.
Evans
It's not just what she does on the court, it's what she does off the court and how she carries herself. She's the only player in ACC history, men or women's basketball, that have gone from 6th Player of the Year to Player of the Year. And not only did she do that once as Player of the Year, but then she did it again her senior year as well.
Jeff Walsh used to always tell me, you've always proved people wrong. We know that about you. Now you just prove yourself right. That just kept me going. I kept that chip on my shoulder with that, showing people that I can do it, and I feel like I've always just been destined for the WNBA.